What are some skinny people problems? I am pretty underweight, 21 years old and around 100 pounds. Get the normal comments, meat on those bones, eat a sandwich, the usual. I actually eat quite a lot, and mostly junk food at that. It's very hard for me to gain weight. My parents even thought I was anorexic for a time, but I'm very much not, lol. Also, I'm cold all the time and regularly wear a jacket in the house 24/7. Never knew that was normal for skinny people until reading this thread. That's pretty interesting. I always thought my parents just loved it freezing and I never knew why. I took a pair of pants off the rack because it said size 2. Turns out they were folded in half on the hanger and were actually for someone 4 times my size. Similarly, pants either fit well around the waist or around the legs, rarely ever both. I'm basically stuck shopping at Victoria's Secret because I can't find my small band size but relatively large cup size bras anywhere else. And if I had a nickel for every time someone called me anorexic while I was currently eating, I'd be able to pay off my student loans. Chicken legs. Look at you, you've gotten more skinny than the last time I saw you. Every goddamn time I hear this remark if I meet any relatives, pouting face. When I was a kid, people are threatening to call child services on my mum because you don't feed her. Now, having to shop the kids section is pretty demeaning as a grown-ass woman. This is why I started shopping in Asia. As someone who has a 31-inch ribcage but a bit top-heavy, settling for the wrong bra size. Because in Asia they make the rib size not the cup and vice versa in America. I'm a genetic freak, I guess. If you drop 5 PDS you look weird. Endless comments. None of which are helpful, nice or anything good in any way. I can go swim about half as long time-wise as other people. It's freaking cold, man. I can't just buy any watch, and when I do, I use the first hold. I have a roommate who is chronically underweight. At one point it was bad enough he got a collapsed lung, don't know if there was some inciting event for that. He has a lot of trouble finding clothes that don't look ridiculous on him, and over the lockdowns he's actually lost a lot of his strength and is facing the triple whammy of too weak, too poor, and too OCD to go outside for extended periods of time even after gathering the pluck to get vaccinated. I can't answer that from current experience, but once I lost quite a bit of weight and discovered it hurt to sit on hard chairs. No ass padding. Everyone telling you that you're too thin and you should eat more. The thing is, I do eat a lot. People/family telling you should eat more. I wear 30 by 36 pants, you can't find them in stores. I'm skinny and none of these comments apply to me. As someone with anorexia, high school is a problem. Bullies pick on me for being skinny, they say things like so poor you can't afford food. Inability to skip a meal without feeling weak or lightheaded sometimes. Sinking in water. Fat is less dense than water, so not having any means you'll have a harder time keeping your head above the water when swimming. That people think it's socially acceptable to ask how much I weigh, ask what clothing size I am, tell me to eat more, and call me skinny. The next time a stranger asks me my size/weight, I'm throwing that question right back at them. See how much they like it. Cold man, hoodie on if it's below 60. Getting jeans to fit properly round the waist. You have to tighten the belt/watch all the way. Spending obnoxious amounts of money on food to maintain a healthy weight, as well as tons of time and energy cooking, eating, and acquiring food. It's just a lot of chewing. But if I don't keep up with it I become super skinny. Finding pants with a waistline that even comes remotely close to fitting. If I get a waistline that fits, then the length of the legs will be like 5 to 6 inches too short. Thank God for belts. Being super thin forever and then the confidence seeps in so much that you let go for a year of lockdown, and lo and behold, you're unhealthy now. Add to that, literally everyone you see, online or offline, will remark about the weight gain. I mean, I know. I'm trying to work out, thank you. Gotta say, I feel like I've seen this question asked a lot on this sub, but I've never seen the opposite asked. Probably because it'd be filled with people concerned trolling and being vicious. When I was skinny, like really skinny, all my exes said they didn't enjoy having sex with me because my pelvis bones would hurt them. Same about cuddling, they didn't enjoy it cause something was poking them and it wasn't my penis. Can't go swimming. No body fat and I freeze in any body of water instantly. You wouldn't walk up to someone and tell them they're too fat. So what makes people think it's okay to tell someone they're too skinny? Every single pair of 32-inch waist pants are always out of stock. If you're tall and thin, shirts get wider as they get longer. Before I gained weight, half my wardrobe made me look like a toddler playing dress up with their parents' clothes. Always cold and sitting sucks cause we are just bone. The wind. Tall and skinny here. Finding sweatpants that fit is impossible frown. Ass. Bones. The extreme lankiness if you're tall like me. I actually work out and am fairly muscular, but I'm 6 feet 5 inches and like 185 pounds, so I just look like a stick man always. Me, I'll go with you so it'll be safer. Friend, bruh, they're more likely to kidnap you. /. Also, I'm not anorexic, and I do eat. Growing up, my parents kept telling me to grab a lot of food at parties because they were afraid of being accused of not feeding me. Low blood pressure. I was skinny up until the pandemic, BMI was under for my whole life, but a year-long diet of stress and Nutella gained me 30 pounds, and it drove me crazy that people always equated my weight with good health. To the point that they would complain to me about heavy people or smokers or whatever being a burden on health insurances, or just general shitty comments they'd assume I'd agree with. People wouldn't believe I have high blood pressure. I was misdiagnosed for years as passing out because of my diet. They even convinced me to give up 13 years of being a vegetarian, thinking that was the cause. Nope, I have a condition that is 100% unrelated to diet and I'll still be passing out many jars of Nutella from now. Plenty of fat people in better health, but they have to deal with the comments. No winners in this game. Spider body for me lol. Long thick legs, skinny legs and torso isn't just as thin. For me at least, walking alone at night got very scary when I got very skinny, since I look like a pushover. Never finding jeans that fit right. The only shirts for tall people are for tall fat people. Sitting hurts my legs, sports are hard and I'm weak AF. Little legs to carry a huge wang. People always say I'm weak, they could kick my ass, I can't lift this or that, I don't eat enough. Unable to sit ups since tailbone, or whatever that bone is called, sticks out. Always awkward when I had to do sit-ups in the gym for phys ed. My friend is skinny, one of her biggest issues is dealing with idiots who say this. Wow, are you so skinny? Do you eat? Do your parents feed you? Bet you have no issues finding clothes. Newsflash, they do. Hugs / on my god, I can wrap my hands around you twice. Lean on shoulder / ouch, you are so bony, why are your hands always cold? Bet you can gain a few kg if you eat more. Do you like get blown away when the wind strikes? We live in Windy City. Yes, this was said to her. Stomach issues. Fat people are fat because they have an iron stomach and can eat anything. If I didn't have stomach issues, I'd probably be 100 pounds heavier. When you go out with bigger friends, you're often left awkwardly sitting around because one plate fills you up, whereas your friends usually stay for dessert as well. I once had a complaint that sex was uncomfortable because I was too bony. It's hard to lay on my side when I sleep unless the mattress is really soft, BC it'll hurt my hip. For work I wear a tool / utility belt with storage pouches and I can only get about half as many pouches on my belt as my co-workers. I like winter because I can put it on over my enormous coat that I need to keep warm and score a whole extra pouch. It's tougher to find females that are attracted to you. People thinking I can't kick their ass because I'm a stick insect on 2 legs. Well, asshole, this stick insect took taekwondo classes. I used to be 50 pounds heavier 8 months ago, cancer, and now my wife says my dick hits her cervix too hard when we make sweet, sweet love.